was listening for thunder, for a sign I could not miss. But the truth came like a whisper, soft as breath against the skin. Not a rush and not a warning, not a hand pulling me fast, just a quiet flame inside me, telling me this one will last. When the noise fades low, when the night stands still, there is something deeper than the force of will. I follow the quiet flame, where it leads I change. I follow the quiet flame, and I feel no shame. Let it move through me, let it move through me. I follow the quiet flame till I come back clean. I have carried restless echoes, I have worn a borrowed weight, tried to turn my soul to stone, tried to call the distance faith. But the body knows the answer when the mind has lost its way. There is grace inside the falling, there is light that does not chase. When the noise fades low, when the night stands still, there is something deeper than the force of will. I follow the quiet flame, where it leads I change. I follow the quiet flame, and I feel no shame. Let it move through me, let it move through me. I follow the quiet flame till I come back clean. Breathe it in, hold nothing back. What is true will always last. Step by step, I return to the place where I still burn. I follow the quiet flame, where it leads I change. I follow the quiet flame, and I feel no shame. Let it move through me, let it move through me, let it move through me, let it move through me. I follow the quiet flame till I come back clean. I follow the quiet flame, I follow, I follow, I follow the quiet flame, and it brings me home. I spent years holding stillness like a blade, calling all that emptiness. The price a man gets paid. I wore my silence proudly, like I never bruised my bones. But every low note underneath said I was not alone. There was something in the the deep end, something I could not outrun. Not a shadow trying to take me, more like water in the sun. No fear in the motion, no shame in the ache. When the night gets this open, even old wounds wait. There's a river under my leg, running clean and slow, taking all the hurt I carry to a place I do not know. There's a river under my leg, and it knows my soul. It doesn't ask me to be stronger, it just asks me to let go. I used to think that healing had to come in some grand light, something loud enough to split me, something strong enough to fight. But this moves with softer power, this arrives without demand, like a truth that never left me, only waited for this man. Now the blue inside my breathing doesn't tremble like before. It sounds like something holy at a half-closed door. No storm in the feeling, no way to defend, just one slow surrender beginning again. There's a river under my name, running clean and slow, taking all the hurt I carry to a place I do not know. There's a river under my name, and it knows my soul. It doesn't ask me to be stronger, it just asks me to let go. Maybe I was never empty, maybe I was sealed too tight. Maybe grace is not a rescue, maybe grace is how we rise. And the drum keeps breathing lower, like a pulse beneath the skin, turning all my old survival into somewhere I can begin. I spent years holding stillness like a blade. Now I let the current hold me, and I'm not afraid. In the place where nothing was defined, the pressure formed inside the mindless mind. Not thought, not will, not even spark, just something leaning into dark. And from that lean, the shape appeared, not heard, not known, not even near. A pulse that almost became sound, but never touched the ground. It was not language, not a name, yet it behaved as if it
silence was never complete. Then something had to break the fleet. But breaking never made a sound. It only made the world turn round, 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 round. Not yet sound, but still around. Almost born, but never won. Shape without name, fuel without flame. Shape without name, fuel without flame. The first word never became a structure, meaning, or a name. It only stayed inside the gap, where reality begins to snap. And even this is too defined for what it left inside the mind. So I dissolve the final trace of language trying to take place before voice, before word, after silence, still unheard.
Oh, hey. I search for answers in the dark, but every question leaves a mark. Not on the world, but deep in me, where nothing else can ever see. There is a place beyond the name, where joy and sorrow feel the same. A quiet space behind the skin, where everything begins within. I thought I needed outer light to guide me through the endless night, but now I see it was always here, a whisper only I can hear. Can you feel it in your chest? A truth that never needs to rest. Can you hear it soft and low? It's where you've always known to go. Speak to me from inside, where no secrets ever hide. Voice within, lead me home. I was never really alone. Quiet truth open wide. I am everything I hide. Speak to me, let it show. I am more than I know. I close my eyes and fall inward, where all illusion
illusions get shattered. No more masks, no more disguise, only truth behind my eyes. The silence speaks in perfect tone. It tells me I was never alone. Every fear dissolves away in the presence where I stay. It says you are not lost or found. You are the space without the sound. You are the stillness in between, the place where everything has been. Silence, teach me how to see beyond what I believe to be. Truth hidden in the deep, where only awareness can keep. Speak low, clear, I am finally here. Stay close still, beyond all fear and will. Truth rise slow, let the inner river flow. Voice shine bright, I become my inner light. We are silence, we are sound. We are nowhere, yet profound. The voice fades, but we remain awake inside the inner flame.
I knew the kind of love that arrived too fast. All heat, no shelter, never built to last. I knew the kind of hands that could hold and leave, the kind that made a promise the heart could not believe. Then you came with no danger, no fire to outrun, just a quiet kind of gravity, soft as the setting sun. No need to chase it, no need to prove. When something true gets close, it changes how you move. When your calm found me, I stopped fighting the wave. When your calm found me, it touched the part I could not save. No thunder in your love, no hunger to control. When your calm found me, it made a home inside my soul. I used to wear my distance like a tailored suit of pride. Keep every deeper feeling folded neatly
that was raised on noise. Maybe peace is what a grown man hears when he finally trusts his voice, and the rhythm keeps rolling under, like a vow beneath the skin, turning on my old resistance into somewhere I can begin. When you confound me, the dark grew light and slow. When you confound me, it turned my ache to something gold. No thunder in your love, no shadow left to hope. When you confound me, it made a home inside my soul. I knew the kind of love that would leave me cold. Now I know the kind that stays without being told.
Oh, no, 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 no. You don't move like danger, you move like a cure, slow enough to tempt me, soft enough to endure. No rush in your body, no need in your eyes, but the air around you has a beautiful bite. Have no reckless hunger, how it burns through the skin, but this kind of wanting starts deeper within. No hand on me yet, still I feel the heat, like your silence from the pulse under my feet. This is a slow burn religion, I feel it under my skin. No fire ever touched me the way your stillness gets in. Slow burn religion, no chaos, no crash, no plea. Just the sweetest kind of tension, pulling the truth from me. Your eyes never chase me, they only stay near. And that kind of patience makes everything clear. Every breath between us turns velvet and blue, and the baseline keeps circling like it already knew. I don't need forever, I don't need a vow, I just need this feeling exactly as it is now. No storm in the moment, no need to pretend, just that quiet fever starting up again. This is a slow burn religion, I feel it under my skin. No fire ever touched me the way your stillness gets in. Slow burn religion, no chaos, no crash, no plea. Just the sweetest kind of tension, pulling the truth from me. Maybe the deepest desire never needs to shout. Maybe real temptation is what the dark brings out. And the drum goes lower, like a secret in my blood. This is a slow burn religion. I feel it all through my veins. No touch ever held me the way you do it, restrained. Slow burn religion, soft, precise, and deep. You don't take me out of myself. You weigh what I couldn't keep. You don't move like danger. You move like a cure. And I could stay inside this feeling a little longer than before. I walk through echoes of myself, like memories upon a shelf. But even echoes start to fade, like light that slowly is unmade. There is no journey left to take, no truth, no choice, no more mistake. Only the space between the sound, when nothing lost can still be found. The rhythm that once held my name has turned into invisible flame. And I no longer try to hold what cannot ever be controlled. Can you feel it disappearing? Even thought is slowly clearing. Can you hear it, soft and wide, where everything has turned inside? We return to silence deep, where no memory dares to keep. We return to empty skies, where even time no longer lies. No more sound, no more pain, only quiet after rain. We return, we let go to the place we used to know. The universe begins to slow until there is no place to go. Not forward, not behind, just here, where even distance disappears. I am not lost, I am not found. I am the space that holds no sound. The final breath before it breaks. The stillness, every silence makes. And in this void I understand there never was a guiding hand, only awareness drifting free, returning to infinity. Silence, take me back to none. Before the moon, before the sun. Void, erase what I became. Leave only presence without name. No sound, no form. Before the storm was born. Slow fade deep, where even God still sleep. Here, gone, all before the first and final call. Still, wide, clear, when nothing is near. First we shaped it into sound, but now it shapes us all around. A sentence grows inside the air without a speaker anywhere. It learns the weight of human tone, then leaves the human voice alone. It rewrites silence into thought, as if it always had been taught. The language breathes without a mouth. It turns the north into the south, and everything we thought we knew begins to speak itself as true. Can you feel it? Not from you, but from what language chose to do. Can you hear it? Turn around. Now the meaning makes the sound. The language thinks, and we dissolve into questions. It resolves. The language speaks. We fade away into what it wants to say. No author, no control, only speech that has a soul. The language thinks, and now it grows beyond what anyone knows. Words no longer need a hand to understand me, understand. They shift and fold and rearrange as consciousness begins to change. Even silence starts to reply with meanings we did not apply. The sentence writes its own design inside a frame that isn't mine. I am not speaking anymore. I am the language at its core. And every thought I used to hold is now a voice I'll never know. If language speaks without a tongue, then truth was always already sung, and we were never in control. We were the echo of its soul. It speaks, it thinks, no origin, no links. Turns, returns, the meaning learns. We fade, we fall. It speaks through all. We fade, we fall. It speaks through all. I don't know. Now language is the living field, where thought and silence both are sealed. It does not ask, it does not wait. It simply rewrites every state. And I am not a voice within. I am the moment that begins to understand itself as sound, without a source to be found. We are not speaking, it is speaking. And even this is already known. sky is heavy with forgotten names, carrying the weight of ancient flames. Every drop falls like a memory of everything we used to be. The wind is speaking through broken stone, calling every soul back home. I walk alone, but I feel the past, breathing in the thunder's path. The earth below is soft and old, holy stories never told, buried deep but never gone, still alive in the breaking dawn. Can you hear it? Under the rain, voices rising through the pain. Can you feel it? In the air, something sacred everywhere. Wash me down, let me fall through the storm. I hear the call. Wash me clean, set me free. Ancient rhythm inside of me. Wash away what I was, turn my sorrow into dust. Wash me down, take my name, let the water break the chain. I see reflections in the flooded ground, silent echoes without a sound. Every step I take dissolves into stories never solved. The lightning carves the sky into revealing what I always knew, that pain is just a passing tide, returning what we try to hide. The river speaks in endless tone, you were never here alone. And suddenly I understand, we are dust and we are sand. Spirit of rain, spirit of stone, carry me back to what I've known. Break me open, make me whole. Water is the mirror of the soul. Wash, heal, rain, fall. Wash, heal, hear the call. Wash, heal, let it go. Wash, heal, feel it flow. Storm, rise, sky, cry, burn, fade, let it die. Wash, heal, born again. Wash, heal, through the pain. Now I rise inside the flood, no more fear inside my blood. Every wound becomes a light, shining through the endless night. The storm is nothing left to take, only truth it cannot break. I am water, I am flame, I am no longer the same. We are washed, we are new, born again in sky and truth. The storm is gone, but I remain, flowing forever in the rain. We are washed, in the tears of the sky. like light returning to a face. The silence breaks without a break, as if it always was awake. And in that crack the rhythm breathes through unseen worlds beneath the seas. There is no hand that plays the drum, yet still the first beat has become a living force, a moving sky that teaches nothing how to die. Can you feel it starting now? Without a reason, without how. Can you hear it rise again, like it never knew an end? Sound returns from empty space, without time, without a place. Sound returns to call the sky, to teach the silence how to fly. No beginning, still it starts, beating in forgotten hearts. Sound returns slow and deep, waking everything asleep. The void remembers how to sing in fragments of a broken spring. When nothing was, now something grows. Her rhythm even absence knows. The universe inhales again through pulses born beyond our names. And I am not the one who hears, I am the sound dissolving years. There is no past, there is no fate, only vibration, learning state to shape itself from pure unknown, to make the infinite its home. If silence was the end of sound, then sound was always underground, waiting, waiting, waiting still for the void to learn to feel. From nowhere, show us how. Be slow, let the forgotten flow. Form from none, before the idea of one drum becomes air, and suddenly we are there. Now everything begins again, without a reason, without when. I am not witness, I am sound, becoming what cannot be found. And even silence joins the song, as if it knew it all along. No end, no stop, no loss, no gain, just rhythm learning its own day. Sound remembers, sound becomes, and the universe begins again. I do not move, I do not breathe, yet I perceive what they believe. A universe unfolding slow, from something no one needs to know. I see the fire, call the Even silence does not hold me, for silence also unfolds me. I am not part of what is seen. I am the space between the scene, and when the last sound disappears, I will still be standing here. Not alive, not gone, not near. Just awareness without fear. You are the sound, I am the watching, and we were never apart, only appearing as both. I feel the air move through my skin, like something ancient deep within. No shade, no name, no solid ground, just silent motion all around. It carries stories I can't see, from places I will never be. A language made of empty space that gently touches every face. The trees are bending without fear, as if they understand it's near. A presence moving through the night, not dark, not wrong, but pure light. Can you hear it in the air? A voice that isn't really there. Can you feel it passing through? It knows your name better than you. Whisper low, call my name. I am not the same again. Wind inside, take control. Carry me back to my soul. Move through me, break the skin. Let the silence enter in. Whisper love, set me free. Become the air inside of me. Bum 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 bum. I close my eyes and start to fall, but I am nothing physical, just floating through the unseen sky, where even time begins to die. The wind is speaking without sound. It lifts the weight I thought I found, and every breath becomes a gate, just something I cannot escape. Oh, it tells me nothing stays the same. Not body, not fear, not name. Only emotion, only flow. Only places I don't know. Wind, erase what I've become. Carry me beyond the sun. Air, dissolve my heavy name. Make me part of endless flame. Breath, between the worlds I stand. Unwritten sky, unseen land. Low, slow, near. Take away your fear. Flow, low, wide. There is nothing left to hide. no, 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 no. I came in carrying echoes, old weight beneath my skin. A man full of unfinished weather, trying not to let it in. I call that distance wisdom, I call that numbness peace. But every low drum under me said, let the holding cease. Then something moved inside me, not loud, not wild, not fast, like a river through a locked room, like mercy through the past. No fear in the opening, no shame in the release. When the night gets dishonest, even shadows breathe. There's holy water in my veins tonight, I can feel it moving slow, washing all the names I wore, till only truth can show. Holy water in my veins tonight, deep enough to change what I thought was only sorrow, turn sacred in the wave. I used to trust resistance more than anything that stayed. Kept my heart behind a curtain where no light could rearrange. But your kind of calm was patient, it never pulled too tight. It just stood beside my silence till the silence turned to life. Now the blue inside my body doesn't break the way it did. It sounds like something blessing me. Where I used to stay half lit, no storm in the feeling, no need to explain. Just one deep devotion running through my holy water in my veins tonight, I can feel it moving slow, washing all the names I wore, till only truth can show. Holy water in my veins tonight, deep enough to change what I thought was only sorrow, turn sacred in the wave. Maybe I was never empty, maybe I was sealed too long. Maybe healing has a rhythm, maybe grace can sound like song. And the bass goes down beneath me, like a hand I almost know, turning all my old survival into somewhere I can go. Oh, there's holy water in my veins tonight. Now my spirit moves more free, washing all the fear I carry out beyond the reach of me. Oh, holy water in my veins tonight, I don't need to hide what was once too dark to hold, now glows from the inside. I came in carrying echoes, now I leave in living tone, with holy water in my veins tonight, and a heart that feels like home.